is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station. Today is Saturday, April 18th, and today I'm going to be doing some preacher curls on the Total Gym. And I keep thinking, what exercise can I not do on this machine? Earlier today I was doing some preacher curls on my bench, my preacher curl bench, and I was thinking, I wonder if I can do preacher curls on the Total Gym. And sure enough, I figured out a way I can do preacher curls on the Total Gym. Really good exercise to do if you have a Total Gym or any slider like this. Also, I'm going to do some wrist curls on the Total Gym as well. It's really good to do on this machine. If you have one, you got to give it a try, and I'll demonstrate how I do some preacher curls on the Total Gym, which is just as effective as doing preacher curls on my preacher curl bench. I'm also going to do, I'll do some triceps and exercises as well. Maybe I'll do some shoulder stuff as well. So make sure you stay tuned and watch the entire video. Right, Bud? And then when we get done training, I'm going to make Bud his supper. Bud was taking a nap and I had to wake him up, and I was like, Bud, I want to put you in the video. I'll make sure Buddy gets some camera time. And I did a video slide of him last week, just going for a walk. I didn't upload it yet, it's just like 2 minutes, but I took Bud for a walk last week and I took a video of it, and he was doing good. And hopefully this weekend we'll get some decent weather and I'll take him for a walk again, huh, Bud? Because he likes going for walks and getting some exercise. We also gave him a haircut last week too, because the warmer weather's starting to come in. I think it was up to almost 90 degrees in Western Mass earlier last week, so it's getting, that warm weather is coming. But then it gets cold again, then it gets warm. But spring is definitely here and summer is on its way, huh, Bud? Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to demonstrate those exercises. I'll put Bud in the other room so he can chill out. When I'm done training, I can make his lunch, so you might hear him. He might be like, hey, it's almost supper time, so you got to hurry up and work out so you can make my supper, huh, Bud? Alright, so stay tuned, and I'm going to demonstrate doing those preacher curls on the Total Gym, so don't move that dial. Alright, my first set is going to be, you heard it right, a set of preacher curls on the Total Gym. So basically, I'm going to grab the cables, I'm going to lay my stomach flat on the slider. I'm going to put my elbows on the slider, and I'm going to go for about 15 or 20 reps or so. Count along with me. Alright, I gotta tell you, I got a really good burn right in my biceps. The position looks, you gotta keep your face down, you know, on the slider. You got your elbows up, and the position looks like it's a little cumbersome to get into, but it really hits the biceps the same way a regular preacher curl would, and it really hits the biceps. Very effective. If you have a slider, you got to give it a try, and it's a really good exercise to work the biceps. Next, I'm going to do a set of wrist curls on the Total Gym, so stay tuned. Alright, next I'm going to do a set of wrist curls on the Total Gym, and basically I'm going to set up kind of the same way I did when I did the preacher curls. My chest down on the slider, and I got my wrist hanging over the the edge of the slider, and I'll go for about maybe 15 to 25 repetitions. Count along with me. All right, woo. All right, I got 35 reps, and I gotta tell you, ooh, what a burn on my forearms. I felt a nice stretch in my back too when I did those. But again, that's just like doing like a wrist curl. Usually do wrist curls, I do them off the edge of a bench with a barbell. I gotta tell you, that's just as effective. Really got a good burn on my forearms. And I mean, like I say, what can't you do on the Total Gym? It's like you can, any exercise you can possibly think of, or bodybuilding exercise with a barbell or a dumbbell, you can really mimic on this machine. Next, maybe I think I'll do some triceps on the Total Gym, so stay tuned. Alright, actually I think I'm going to do some biceps first, since I got the set all set up for it. And when I do these on the slider, I like to engage the abdominals as well. When I do these on lying flat. And I'll go for about maybe 15 or 20 repetitions, so count along with me. I'd like to crunch forward just a little bit. Not much, because when you just crunch forward just a little bit, it engages the abdominals. And then curl up. Alright, I got 20 repetitions, really good exercise. Probably didn't look like much, but just crunching up just a little bit the way I did really engages the abdominals, so you're working the biceps, you're working your core as well, so I think it's a better exercise than just doing like the preacher curl. Preacher curl I'm not real crazy about because it doesn't really engage in any other muscles other than the biceps when you're doing it. However, when you're doing it on the Total Gym, I do feel a nice stretch in my lower back because you're holding your body in place. So it does engage other back muscles and shoulder muscles and whatnot when you're doing it on the Total Gym. Whereas if you're doing a preacher curl on the regular preacher bench, it just isolates the biceps. So, you know, it might be better for your, it's more of a body workout when you do it on the Total Gym. All right, next I'm gonna think about doing something for the triceps, so stay tuned. All right, the next exercise I'm gonna do hits the triceps and the lats. I'm gonna do this face down on the slider. And I'll go for about, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 reps or so. Count along with me. 25 reps. Next, I'll do one more exercise. Maybe we'll do something for chest and the core, so stay tuned. Alright, for my final exercise, I'm going to do a one-arm chest fly on the total gym. And I'll go for about maybe 15 or 20 repetitions. Count along with me. Alright, woo! That is an excellent chest fly. Next I'm going to do my right arm on the other side, but I'm not going to film it because it'll take too long. You get the idea how to do this exercise. It's a really good exercise if you have a bench slider like this. Woo, it's a really good fly to do because it also engages the core as well as the chest and the shoulders. Remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day. Peace out.